Hello guys, welcome back to another Wednesday video. I'm going to be going through the official Discord channel for, or the official suggestion box for bedwars and saying if there would be a W thing, like to add, or if it'll be bad. So let's start. And I may do a suggestion in this video if I can think of one. I feel like daily logins shouldn't be really that good because I feel like daily logins, unless if they give like, I feel like the max they should give are Battle Pass EXPs and Lucky Crates. I don't feel like they should, or autocomplete tickets, since I feel like Battle Pass EXPs you don't really need anymore because there's rarely any Battle Passes. And I did go through these before and to like scope it out to make sure it was actually good. And they're pretty good. And I'm only going to be selecting stuff I actually think I like or stuff that will be interesting to talk about. If they can add back the old Battle Pass system, it will be insanely good. Because the thing is, now if you go into the new Battle Passes, you only get these new emotes, which again, the swimming emote. We cannot hate on the swimming emote. It's the best emote in the game because it's just so stupid. But other than that, you only get bed coins and then kit skins now. And if you want to get a actual kit, like let's take Zola for example, you had to be level 20 and buy the battle pass. So I had to buy the battle pass and grind a level 20. And then let's take like I think a few updates ago for I don't know how long ago it was, but they made it to where you can buy Zola. I don't think it was. I don't know why, but it's not showing it. They significantly desized it, but pretty sure it was in this update or yeah, since it wasn't in this update, but they made her free or where you can buy it for bed coins. So I feel like they definitely should add that and make it where you actually have to grind. I actually agree with this since it's very annoying just having a pirate Davy or something, and it just gets annoying. For ranked queuing, I agree with this because tell me why I load into like a 3v5 or like a 4v5 and all my teammates leave. And because I'm not trying to get my rank deduced or anything like that, I just have to play. Like I remember back in season 8, I went against a 1v5 against like one Electra, like the best rank kits. It was just so stupid. I don't really know what these kits were, so I significantly agree with this because like it makes sense. Like if you get carried by a hacker, all right. But one thing I certainly hate is tell me why my rank gets seduced from a hacker. Like I remember reporting a hacker and they get banned, but my rank's still the same. I feel like you should be refunded ranked or taken down ranked because if I'm being honest, it's just extremely annoying. Jack rework, I feel like is super overdue because this kit has literally like zero usage out of it. Literally zero usage. The glocks, fang bobbers, they cost emeralds. At least make them cost iron for like 50 or something. Not even that bad because you can easily escape out of them. They do very low DPS or damage. So and it's just extremely bad. Or you can make it where you gain it over time. The Skyward Kit concept, it's a very long thing, but basically you can um buy exclusive stuff. I didn't really read this part, so if you want to pause right here and read, you can read. But the clear shot arrow makes it where if you have a bow, you know how you have a lot of arc, it'll make it extremely clear. Or a clear line. It won't probably be a clear line for a bow. The ricochet arrow will bounce off for it will if it hits someone, then it will bounce off of the person in a span of a 10 block radius to see if someone's inside of it. And if there is, it'll go to that person and it'll ricochet off to the next person. I don't think they can hit twice. The sticky arrow is similar to the gloop, but without the telepearl disabling thingy bobbers, and they deal slightly less damage than the normal arrow. The tracking arrow walks onto them, which I feel like will be pretty good, and it can be deterred by quick thinking of hiding behind a wall or something, and it probably will, and it has less range, making it honestly pretty balanced. Then the explosive arrow isn't really that balanced, but it's basically a fireball, but for emeralds, and it can destroy blastproof ceramic, which I feel like the blastproof ceramic part should be it. Show CPS, no, because some people can click extremely fast, and that just like nerfs them. I'd say probably 25 should be the limit, if anything, and I don't really want one. Umbra rework, I don't feel. I feel like this is just buffing it. It's not a Umbra rework. I'm not gonna say anything. Remove Soul Reaver. This enchant literally has zero purpose. Because if you're thinking about it, you need to get a kill in order to even activate it, and then 5 seconds later, the enchant goes away. So that means you need to be extremely good, and it's just like you need to be extremely good, like top tier, extremely good, and it's still a bad enchant because it gives you like a little kill aura, which is still bad. And you're not gonna get another kill unless if you're using something good. And this I agree with. Bingback, I significantly agree with this, and also I feel like rank should have a progression system because tell me why you just get ranked. Like the only thing you can get ranked, or like the only significant thing ranked gives you is just a little badge. And then if you get gold and above, you get a kit skin for a kit you're probably not going to use. Quick shot, I don't really know what this means. This honestly for anyone, I feel like for notable kits, they should definitely. I tried reading this, but I got bored so far in. I feel like it's just don't know. Ban autoclickers. I feel like there should be some sort of punishment for autoclickers, but not banning. I feel like a 1 hour ban would be good because tell me why I get them to like one shot and then they just fill up the sky limit in the span of 1 millisecond. It's just so annoying. I feel like Sheila should be able to gain 50% of the stacks from assists because tell me why I get them one shot. My stupid ass teammate comes in. I don't get anything. And then I feel like this is good. This is good. Don't really know. Seahorse healing reduced. I do feel like that should be there because I hate that. Even though I have Sheila, Sheila. I don't know. I don't use Sheila much, but whenever I use her, I love using her. She should probably be a 3-star difficulty, but just how it is. Bounty Hunter, I feel like definitely needs to get a huge buff since he's bad. Ares, I feel like it's long overdue for a nerf. Same with Freya. Sophia, I feel like shouldn't get a nerf. I feel like if anything, she should get a buff too. Or at least make this orange where it buffs her like flamethrower thingamabobber. I hate this, but I'll just read it. Sophia. So let's just go with Ares killing. I do feel like that should be that. I hate people who use Ares because like five. Yo, who is this guy? Nice. I don't I don't care if I heard his little feelings. Um, yes, I do feel like that should be 6 emeralds. Or at least let them be able to buy, like have the option to buy a diamond sword before buying it. and then make it 6 emeralds so they have an option, and then yeah, because it's just so broken, man. A mana bar for this stuff slightly uses when Sophia dies, the frost stacks applied. I feel like they should add that, kinda, but when they get out of PvP, because like it should still be inflicted while you're in PvP. Okay, this should just stay the same damage. It's extremely hard to make it. So removed it. Added a blood meter that drains while healing. Generates while unequipped. The meter depletes. Okay. Okay. I don't really know how I feel about this. 4 emeralds. 8 emeralds. This should be 6 emeralds, but not really reading this. Nokia, I feel like is long overdue for a buff because the thing is, he's like the most unused character. And the thing is, I love using him for some stupid reason. Because like one, his like canopies are pretty bad. Like they only when you can have two enchants at a time, he was good since you can get it with fire and static, but now like maybe fire's good. Otherwise, Nokia is just terrible. And I love him for that. So I feel like it should be buffed. Self healing multiplier should be probably buffed. And it should heal allies by more. Yes, that should be yes. Yes. Eh, or I don't feel like that. Nokia needs a buff. I do feel like they should do that. I feel like they do need to raise the minimum levels because the amount of hackers I have been seen, like I've seen, is just stupid. And this is where I got my ranked suggestion. A kit trading system would honestly be so good because tell me, like, I kind of quit halfway through season 9 because I don't know why. I was just like so busy playing other games. And then I remembered bedwars and I grinded, got the battle pass by a streamer. A streamer gifted me the battle pass. I remember that. That was my and I was like level 41 after like not playing for an entire half of the season. So yeah, it was I feel like if they add kit trading, I will be able to get so many more kits. And I feel like the amount of useless battle pass kits I don't want, like Yumeko, I'm not gonna touch him. Drill, I'm not gonna touch him. Just a random like a Merchant Marco, sometimes I use him, but I still feel like I'm not gonna use some battle pass kits. Cogsworth, I love him. No one's touching my Cogsworth. But like I'm I like Ren. I feel like also needs a rework, but I'm probably not going to use Ren. I honestly haven't used Skull in a while. Haven't used like a like I don't like to use Lumen for some reason. So yeah. So let's get into it. And I feel like it would also be better for people who started late, but and then they can trade up for battle pass kits. Huh? Rank cap shouldn't be level 40. I feel like it should at least be level 30 to level 35 because in I feel like for 3 months old, I feel like they should raise that to 5 months old. No. I feel like giving allergy I feel like at this point, any like popular hit should get a contract at this point that can be contractable. Like I feel like on he does have a contract? Oh, I feel like Silas should have a contract to be honest. Like a Skull should have a contract. I feel like there should be some more like Tridon should have a contract. I feel like more characters should be able to have a contract. And I feel like they also do people dirty. Like Electra is extremely good, but you get no win effect, even though you can have a win effect of her like dashing around, but you just get a stupid bed break and you don't even get a I don't know if the kill effect's good But Alexa's like this is the only reason I'm not grinding Alexa's kit contract because I seriously looked at Alexa's kit contract and it's just terrible. I'm sorry, but I don't want to grind for her kit contract, even though like I've only played I only play Kit Fusion squads with her basically, which is all my plays, which don't give wins for this. I still have a lot of wins. I only play Electra and Kit contract, which I or Kit Fusion. So yeah, I feel like a Hawkman kid skin. I've been thinking about that and it'll look pretty cool. Make it to where we're able to select and copy the console log. Don't really know what that is. Colored grass. I feel like that would be cool. My three in a row or four in a row. I'm autistic. Autistic. Holy cow! Allow um us to see the emote title bed skin in the game, like the tool skinwalker, but emote's title. This would also be cool to see how many other people would own that. Don't really know what that means. Cletus contract, I guess. If you want. Victorious, Kaeda, Anapestus, and Silas. I feel like that'd be good. I also hate that they made them purchasable. I grinded so hard. Okay, Trixie, honestly, is extremely good. I feel like they should maybe buffer or him, whatever their pronouns is. I don't really care. But tell me why. Let me just check how long I've been recording. Okay, we're always up at around the 20-minute mark. But I feel like if you don't know how to counter Trixie, Trixie's like the best PvP kit, and if you know how to use Trixie, it's basically just a game over because in Hyper Kit, I can do literal fucking air combos. Like I'm Locust guy from Jujutsu Shenanigans or some shit. Like I'm acting like prime Mei, where I can stay in the air for like like a whole fucking 30 seconds while I'm fighting. It's like it's incredibly hard for me to do, but I basically touch the floor for like like 1 second, and I'm back in the air for like a whole 5 seconds, and they're just like I'm just. It's like so funny. When you go to locker and select, get the option. Huh? Don't really care what that is. I kind of feel like it, but I honestly feel like you should have a your team should I feel like if anything, they should make like this option where the other team has to like kick a player out, which would be is so funny if you have to kick a player out or bench them for like the game where they can't play in the game. So I feel like that would just be extremely fun. Bedwars has been for has a lot of limited. I do feel like one thing I am like OG, like I've been playing through beta season. Like I didn't really fully play in beta. I would just like briefly play, and I really picked it up in season 4 through 5. So, and I couldn't get like any of the battle pass kits, of course, because I was like, I don't think I picked it up in season 4 because Merchant Marco is my first ever battle pass kit, and that's season 5. But again, I picked it up at like the late season of season 4, and there's no BP. Like I honestly feel like ranked lost a significant purchase because what the fuck do you mean season 16? This is a summer battle pass, not some season 16. I want them to revert back to the old battle passes, like the thing we saw at the beginning of this video, where it was just so good, where you could just grind and it was so good. And I feel like they should make it at least if they're not doing battle passes, you should be able to select a battle pass, and it'll of course restart you to level 1 and everything, or something like that, or select it to like the last hit. you were on. So it would be like kind of less progressy. But I feel like if that, I would rather that and then everyone have Airy or something than only like you can rent Airy out because either way, Airy's still going to be as popular, if not more popular. And I feel like I honestly feel like that should be only obtainable for like high levels. And I feel like they should do this lobby matchmaking where only like level 50 through 75 should be in a lobby, 75 through 100 should be in the lobby, 100 through 125, and so on. Because it's like I go against a level 200 and I'm not even that good too. And I also feel like they should make it like EXP. Like if you do good, you get high EXP instead of like you win, you get good at EXP, so on and so on. Alright, I promised this guy this kit, and I kind of haven't given him this kit for like 2 whole weeks. Eh, at least I'm giving it to him. Thankfully, I got Robux today. You know, I blew through 10,000 or 11,000 all today. Uh, Thankfully, I was able to spend this on. All right, let's get back into this. Kit balances. Huh? Sophia. Okay. Fuck you. Win. Aries. Yumeko. Yumeko. I kind of agree. Make it better. Yeah, I'm gonna finish doing this and then I'll play with him. So Baztec, I feel like he should, since it the thing, and then he should. Yeah, you honestly, I feel like he should also get a 10% damage buff. Does not need a buff. Sophia needs a slow slash free. Yes, Yumeko. Yes, but Baztec. I just love Baztec. I just love all my kids that are like so niche. Kid ability 1. Passive. This kind of seems like Lim. Kits type research, for example. Choose between a fighter or a movement or a tank. This honestly seems kind of cool. Killing an enemy also grants 2 research and gain 1 research after 8 research on that kit. Will not grant research. Kit ability 2 passive. I feel like that would be cool, but the only issue is that it will be I like it. I like the idea, but I feel like it wouldn't be bad. Or it would be bad. I honestly feel like they should add something like a fire extinguisher. Honestly, feel like for like 10 diamonds or 5 diamonds, you completely cut off all the flames in your base. I don't care about console or mobile people. I'm sorry. Yes, yes, yes. Because the amount of like stuff I've wanted to buy for kid skins, like I don't really care about Elder Tree since I have my favorite Elder Tree Christmas tree skin. But like, ooh, not Darth Vader. My one of my favorite kids too because he's just so niche and he could do a Kamehameha. But like, I want the Dragon Sword Leon, but I have to pay 800 Robux. Like, I had to buy 800 Robux. Like, spend 800 Robux to get a to buy myself. No, my friend gifted me that. No, where's Pirate Davy? Where's my Pookie? My favorite kit and all. Because I love mastering hard stuff, but I had to spend 800 Robux to get this. So I think that would be it. Wolf Trainer Kit. I will end off here. Bring back warps. Don't know. I can't. I feel like this thing's familiar. Spawn with a wolf. It follows enemies. I don't know how many blocks. but it's a range where the owner is. It bites the enemies. The range is similar to a sword. You can upgrade the war. I feel like, yeah, when Wolf dies, it runs back to the owner. Following them, it's slowly gaining health back, and you can use the ability to make. Okay, yeah, yeah. I feel like it should. It's similar to the Baztec kit, but I also feel like another. Yeah, I guess. Conquer rework? Yes, yes, yes. I remember thinking about a conquering rework. I feel like I can probably cook up a better thing than whatever this is. Makes it where you're able to hold down the banners. I feel like it should be a ability that you have to maintain by like sufficing a thing. So that's it. And if you guys want to be in a future giveaway, like whatever his name was, sir, just tell me and I will just put down your username and I'll gift it to you eventually. It may take a long time, but like 9 times out of 10, I usually fulfill on my promises. So yeah, this was a very good, and I actually enjoyed doing this because I was just able to talk so much. So yeah. Anyway, see you guys in the next video and have a good day.